Have you ever heard the phrase hoist with his own petard? It's from Shakespeare, from Hamlet, and it means lifted or blown up by his own bomb. The bomb maker falls foul of his own bomb. Now, this is what happens to Satan and his volunteers in communist countries, and it's very satisfying. Just listen to Richard Wurmbrand on this subject. Says this: the underground church knows how to use atheistic literature. The atheists put much skill and zeal into ridiculing and criticizing Bible verses. They published books called The Comical Bible and The Bible for Believers and Unbelievers. They tried to show how stupid Scripture is and, to do so, quoted many Bible verses. How we rejoiced over it. The book was printed in millions of copies and was full of Bible verses which were unspeakably beautiful, even when the communists ridiculed them. The criticism itself was so stupid that no one took it seriously. In the past, heretics, so-called, were burned by the Inquisition, and they were taken to the stake in a procession, dressed in all kinds of ridiculous clothes with hell flames and devils painted on them. And what saints those so-called heretics were. In a similar way, Bible verses remain true even if the devil quotes them. The communist publishing house was very glad to receive thousands of letters asking for reprints of atheist books that quoted Bible verses to mock them. They did not know that these letters came from the underground church, which had no other opportunity of receiving the Scriptures. Hoist with their own petard, you see, blown up with their own bomb. The irrepressible Paul says this: it's true that some preach Christ out of envy and rivalry, but others out of goodwill. The latter do so in love, knowing that I am appointed for the defence of the gospel. The former, however, preach Christ out of selfish ambition, not sincerely, supposing that they can add to the distress of my chains. What then is the issue, says Paul? Just this, that in every way, whether by false motives or true, Christ is preached, and in this I rejoice. Yes, and I will continue to rejoice, he says. That's Philippians chapter 1, verse 15 following. God is bigger than all of this, isn't he?